Winter warmer pork and paprika stew. There's nothing quite like a hearty stew to warm you up on a chilly evening. The rich, savory flavors meld together to create a dish that's both comforting and satisfying. And when it comes to stews, pork and paprika is a classic combination that's sure to please. The tender pork absorbs the smoky, sweet notes of the paprika, creating a harmony of flavors. This dish is packed with flavor, easy to make, and perfect for a family meal. With just a few simple ingredients, you can create a stew that's rich and hearty. Imagine coming home to the aroma of tender pork, sweet paprika, and rich vegetables simmering away in the kitchen. It's a sensory delight that promises warmth and comfort. This stew is comfort food at its finest, guaranteed to put a smile on everyone's face. It's the perfect dish to bring people together, sharing stories and laughter over a delicious meal, so why not give it a try? Follow this simple recipe, and you'll be enjoying a delicious and satisfying meal in no time. It's a dish that will quickly become a family favorite. Gathering your ingredients. Before you begin your culinary adventure, gather all the necessary ingredients. This will make the cooking process smoother and more enjoyable. For this recipe, you will need 1 kilogram diced pork shoulder, 2 large onions, chopped, 4 cloves garlic, minced, 2 tablespoons sweet paprika, 1 tablespoon smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, 1 kilogram potatoes peeled and cubed, 1 kilogram carrots peeled and chopped, 400 grams chopped tomatoes, 500 milliliters vegetable stock, olive oil and salt and black pepper to taste. Cooking up a storm. Now that you have your ingredients prepped and ready, it's time to dive into the cooking process. It's time to start cooking. Follow these easy steps to create a delicious and hearty meal that will impress everyone. First, heat a generous glug of olive oil in a large pot or Dutch oven over medium heat. Make sure the oil is hot before adding the meat. Brown the pork in batches, ensuring it gets a lovely golden color on all sides. This step is crucial for building a rich, deep flavor. This will add depth of flavor to your stew, making it more savory and delicious. Once the pork is browned, remove it from the pot and set it aside. This will make room for the next ingredients. Add the chopped onions to the pot and cook for about 5 minutes until they soften and turn translucent. Stir occasionally to prevent burning. Stir in the minced garlic, sweet paprika, smoked paprika, cumin and oregano. These spices will give your stew a wonderful aroma and taste. Cook for another minute, allowing the spices to release their fragrant aromas. This step is essential for infusing the stew with rich flavors. Return the browned pork to the pot, making sure to mix it well with the onions and spices. Pour in the chopped tomatoes and vegetable stock. These will form the base of your stew, adding both liquid and flavor. Bring the mixture to a boil, then reduce the heat to low, cover the pot and let it simmer gently for 1.5 hours. This slow cooking will tenderize the pork and meld all the flavors together beautifully. Section 4, a pinch of this, a dash of that. In this section we will explore the art of adding those final touches that elevate a dish from good to great. After the stew has simmered for 1.5 hours, add the cubed potatoes. These will add a hearty texture and absorb the flavors of the stew beautifully. Next, add the chopped carrots to the pot. Carrots not only add a touch of sweetness but also a vibrant color to the dish. Give everything a good stir, making sure the vegetables are submerged in the liquid. This ensures even cooking and allows the flavors to meld together. Continue to simmer for another 30 minutes or until the vegetables are tender. This slow cooking process helps to develop a rich and deep flavor. For a thicker stew, you can remove a ladleful of the cooking liquid. This step is crucial for achieving the desired consistency. And mash it up with a fork before stirring it back into the pot. This technique helps to naturally thicken the stew without the need for additional thickeners. This will help to thicken the sauce and give it a lovely velvety texture. The mashed vegetables blend seamlessly into the stew, enhancing its body. If you prefer a bit of heat, you can add a pinch of chili flakes. This adds a subtle kick that can transform the flavor profile, or a chopped red chili to the stew along with the other spices. The fresh chili will infuse the stew with a more intense heat. Feel free to adjust the seasoning to your liking. Taste as you go, and remember, a well-seasoned stew is the key to a satisfying meal. Section 5. Serving your masterpiece. Once the vegetables are cooked through, it's time to serve your delicious pork and paprika stew. Ladle it into warm bowls and garnish with a sprinkle of fresh parsley or a dollop of sour cream for added flavor and visual appeal. This hearty stew pairs wonderfully with crusty bread for mopping up the flavorful sauce. You can also serve it with mashed potatoes, rice or noodles for a more substantial meal. Enjoy the warmth and comfort of this classic dish.